Okay, I think we're good to go. Got everything set up, I hope. Oh my goodness, what a day. Already, what a day. 10 a.m. in the morning, and we have dinner guests coming tonight. And of course, everything needs to be perfect. And so I've been running around and watching the time as I go. Just going to wait for a few people to pop in. Please say hello when you get here. Good morning, Jean. How are you doing? Good morning, Darlene. How are you doing? And Debbie, you shared yesterday. Okay, Debbie, thank you for that. Um, I might have noticed that and um, totally overlooked it. Good morning, Wendy. Welcome here. Jean, you shared. Thank you. Good morning, Christine. Welcome here. Jean, I'm having a little bit of a brain freeze here. I picked up my pen to start writing, and I'm like, who am I writing down? Jean, thank you. So I've got Carol, because for those that were here last week, good morning, Darlene, in two places. That is so cool. Last week, after I had put everybody's name on the wheel and it started spinning, and we had our wonderful winner, um, Carol popped in late. She's a regular attender. Wendy, thank you. And she said, I shared. And I'm like, oh, the wheel has already gone and we already have a winner. I said, you know what, Carol, I will put your name in for the following week, which is today. So, Carol, if you happen to pop in today and you share, your name's going to be in twice today. So, Marika, good morning. Oh, we've got lovely, lovely people with us today. I'm excited. I'm happy for that. Hang on, let me grab just a sip of coffee here. I'll be right there. Sorry. I don't normally like to do that, but I just felt like I needed a little sip. Good morning, Lorraine. Welcome here. Nice to see your name pop up. Um, okay, let's get on to it, because you know what? I've got a fabulous card to show you. And I meant to send the sketch that I'm following just to see if anybody else wanted to jump in. And of course, I totally forgot to do that. So anyway, I'm going to show you this fabulous card, and if I have time, I want to show you something as well. So bonjour, Lucy. Lorraine, you've popped in Barbara's name, so I'm assuming that is a share. How do you do that? Do you do like the @ symbol and then somebody's name? Is that how um, you do that? And I want to put your initials just in case another Lorraine pops in here. Let's bring the camera down. Bonjour, Lucy. Nice to see your name. Lucy's my French friend. I don't practice. Good morning, Barb. Welcome here. I don't practice my French enough with Lucy, but Lucy, j'écrirai votre nom. Did I say that properly? She's really French. I'm sort of French. I mean, I am by heritage, but I did not grow up speaking French. My parents, for whatever reason, decided that we weren't going to. So anyway. Oh. Okay, my February, let me just bring this camera down just a smidge. My February card class, I have the dates. If anyone, Marika, thank you. If anyone is interested, you can fire me an email. I will send you the Google form. Actually, you know what? I think I have it. Card class. If anyone is interested in card class, that is the link that you would put in your search bar, and it'll bring you to the Google form where you can fill out the form, and you'll get a little sneak peek, like just a little bit of what we are creating. So that is what you would type in if you wanted to join my February class. The dates are February 1, 7, and 7, one in the morning and one in the evening. I do need to look at those dates. Our grandson is playing basketball and I cannot miss a game. So if some of the dates conflict, that's why I put dates subject to change, because I need to be there for my grandkids. Look at this beautiful card that came in the mail, or not in the mail, in my door. So last week, if you remember, I was under the weather, and after my live, I lay down on the couch and crashed, and then that was it. I was pretty much, for the most part, out of commission. Like Dean even said, "Wow, you're man sick." I'm not very often man sick, but I was man sick. But I was milking it a little bit because I had a surprise birthday party for him on Sunday, so I wanted all the excuses that I could find. Anyway, this is just a beautiful card, and hope you're feeling better soon. That was in my door, which is so lovely. I have one paper share left. If you purchased all of the paper in the mini, it would cost you over $2.25. But if you want a taste of it all, you can have a taste of it all for only $60. So here are, and you know what? These pictures, and even in the catalog, for those of you that, and I think you all have catalogs, and if you don't and you would like one, let me know. These pictures never do this design paper justice. Paper pumpkin, sunshine and smiles. You have until the 10th of February. Well, actually, I think that's cutting it too close. You have until February 9th if you want in, and this is a bad picture. Sorry, I ran out of ink. But I ordered the add-on because I just had to see it. So this will cut out in the DSP and in the stamp the little frog. So there it is. And the little bouquet of flowers. I don't know. I just had to have it. So, and I thought, you know what, for $8, why not? I love dies. I'm addicted to dies. And I think, oh, January bundle tutorial. If you place a $65 order with me before the end of the month, you will get the January bundle tutorial for free. If you don't want to place an order, you don't have to. But if you're interested in the January tutorial, and there are 36 projects from Stampin' Up demonstrators from around the world, send me $25. Let me know it's the January 2023. Can you believe it? Tutorial bundle that you're interested in, and I can ship that off to you as well. Okay, let's get that out of there, but I don't want to lose my card and my dies. Look at that. It's beautiful. This was die cut and brushed. Love it. Love the softness of it and all. So that made my day. Let's get on to the card. To sneak peek or not to sneak peek? That is the question. We are going to start with, and I'm not going to show you until I hear otherwise. Okay. We are going to start with a card panel, and this measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I need a card base. So we're just doing standard card base, 8.5 by 11 sheet, cut in half, scored at 4 1/4. Actually, what I do is I score at 4 1/4, and then I cut it in half, and then I have 2 card bases ready for me. So again, our Night of Navy panel, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Then, our lovely DSP. Look at this. I love it. I don't know if that is coming through, but there is a sheen. I don't know if, have you seen that design paper? I've been picking through it. This design paper is amazing, and called Rain or Shine. And I don't want to be Miss Bossy Pants, but you know what? You have to have this because it is amazing. It is amazing, amazing design paper. Look at this. And we've got kind of Happy Rain And look at all these little critters. I'm not normally a cutesy. Can you see the glimmer? Because there's kind of like a, not a foil, but I can't remember what it's called. Turtles and little pigs and angry clouds. And we've got angry rain too. Umbrellas. Maybe I used up all my angry rain. But there is, well, this is angry rain. I did use it up. I'm doing a class. I'm so excited in February for 5 young ladies who are on the Manta swimming team here in Winnipeg. So I'm going to their house after one of their Saturday morning sessions and teaching them 3 wonderful cards. Anyway, I digress. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Our rain and shine panel is 4 by 5 1/4. Jean, it is gorgeous paper, and you'll be getting your share this weekend. Let's get some Tombow or whatever. This is my go-to. I know some of you are ATGers, some of you are Stamp and Seal, and some of you are Tombow people. I'm a Tombow. I do love the Stamp and Seal, but I always gravitate to my Tombow. So we've got that down. Marcia, good morning from Texas. I think it's way nicer in Texas than it is here. It is, for my Canadian friends, if you want to do a conversion for me, for Marcia, Marcia, maybe you don't want to know. It is like minus 10 Celsius, I think, today. And if you convert that, it's minus stupid. But if you add the wind chill, it's even minus stupider. It's just, sorry, I'm kind of done with winter already. All right, we are going to grab, and this little cutie, wow, I feel like I'm all over the map here this morning. I use Beautiful Shapes dies, and you know what? It's 40 degrees there. I'll take 40 degrees. This is another must-have, like so fun, and I haven't used it enough, but I am going to use it this weekend, I think. I'm going to play around all weekend. Let's grab a piece of scrap because that's not a good one. We want to pull out our blending brush, our Bonnie Blue, our blending brush, and we also, oh, I didn't do this. We're going to grab stripes and splatters, okay? Oh, Marcia, thank you. Have I forgotten anyone? Yeah, it's very, very cold here. It's, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. This is the stripes and splatters embossing folder, okay? And the other little embossing folder has stripes, and this actually fits in the mini. And if you would like to join my team, the mini is part of the deal right now. And you can choose that in either a white or a boho blue, which is very sweet. I don't have it. We're going to use our number 1. We're going to put our embossing folder in, and we're going to stagger this. So what I mean by that is rather than having it right flush, I like to have it a little bit over like that. And it goes through easier, okay? It doesn't get hung up. I wonder if this is a 3D, if I just need my clear plate. It felt a little snug. Let's get that going. Come on, baby. Don't do this to me today, please. Please, please. I've already packed my Okay, let's get our hip into it. Nope, it's giving me action. It's being silly. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is embarrassing. Darlene, I've got you down here. Did you share twice? Did you share on, like, can you share on YouTube too? Why is this doing this? After I brag about the whole stagger thing, maybe not. Let's stagger it this way. Well, that is really crazy. I don't know why it's doing that, girls. That's not going to work. That's two plates. Let's see if this will work. No, that's too thick. Well. I just might have to go get my big guy, and it's sitting right there. You know what? I'm done with this little guy. I'll be right back. Use your gray plate first. Okay. Yeah, I tried that. So my number 3, and then my embossing folder, and then a number 2, and I'm staggered. No, Marcia, it's not going. I don't know if it's me. I'll be right back. When all else fails, get the big boss. Okay, here we go. And sorry, you know what? I actually thought I had that done. Okay. Down she goes. And just like butter. Sorry if the table is shaking. Darlene, I will get your name down. Okay. Now we are cooking. Okay. So here is my splatter. Thank you for bearing with me, ladies. You just shared once. Yeah, you know, I don't know if you can share on YouTube. I'm not sure. I think so. Okay, let's get that inked up. We're going to grab our balmy blue, and we're going to pick up some ink, and we're going to start off and roll on. Let's just get some of this. And I want to try and keep my center kind of clear. I kind of want that a little bit of a halo effect happening. So that's good for that. Now let's pull. Look at these splatters. I love them. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. I love them. The button is just under the picture on the right. Oh, right. It's a little arrow. Yeah, you're right. It's a little arrow. It is a little arrow. And this is just helping these splatters to pop a little bit. Okay. And this panel that I'm working on is, did I write it down? 1.5 by 3.5. Okay. So that's the size of this. So I've got 1.5 by 3.5. Okay. That looks good. Now I have a little strip. Oh, you know what? I did do it. I didn't want to use the big strip. Oh, okay. Yep. That would be me today. Let's do this again. So this was done. So sorry about all that blooperness. Welcome to Denise's channel. Hello, Regina from Germany. Welcome here, my friend. So nice to see your name pop up. You'll have to go back and see all of the the typical Denise bloopers that happened before you got here. Okay, so we've got that, and we've got that, and we also have 3 little clouds that I cut out from the Playing in the Rain dies. I love these dies, and I love this design paper. I am going to just do the edges with what is left on my blending brush. And if I do run low, it doesn't look like anything's happening, but look, see how it, whoops, wrong side. If I've got nothing left on my brush, I will just gently ink it up again. But so far, I think we're good to go. You can hardly see it, but then when you put it down, see the difference? Okay, Regina, I will get your name down. Thank you so much for sharing. And there is my 3rd cloud. Okay, let's get Regina's name down before I forget. Marcia, thank you so much. When you are on YouTube, there is a picture with a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Hopefully not a thumbs down, but if you give me a thumbs up in the whole algorithm world, it helps. Okay, blending is done. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we've got our little panel that we started with. Clouds are at the top. I am going to place this here, but before that happens, here's what I want to do. I've got a little strip of DSP, and that came from the Rain or the Dandy Design DSP. That's the other side of it. So, I mean, you could use whatever side you wanted, but I wanted the dots. And here's what I want to do with that. We're going to put this guy down first, and this one is going to go right on top of it, or it could go under, but we are going to go on top like so. All right, let's get our Tombow, and I want to make sure that I don't go right over, although it wouldn't matter because it's going to go down on our card anyway. Let's pick that up, and I am just going to eyeball center as well as top bottom. And so I am about good there. Let's get that right down onto our card. And again, we're going to grab our Tombow or your Stampin' Seal or whatever it is that you use. Good morning, Susan. Welcome here. Nice to see your name. Let's get that on, and we're going to put it a little bit over to the left-hand side, like so. And then we're going to get this little beauty, and we're going to put dimensionals behind that. Get my take your pick tool. On the, oops, I got glue on there. The little bar, oh, thank you, Susan. I'll put your name down. The little bar that you see right down, no, on right here, that color is Balmy Blue, which is a lot of the color that is in this beautiful little card. It's a sweetie. You haven't seen it yet, but it's a coming. Okay, let's get that down, and I am going to kind of eyeball-ish center, like so. Let me get Susan's name down before I forget. We've got little clouds that we want to deal with. That we didn't use. And then we want to grab, okay, who has this adorable owls? Who owns that so far? I love these little guys. Every now and then there is a stamp set in Celebration where I'm thinking They have to put this in the catalog. For me, this is one of them. And I'm not normally, pardon me, I'm not normally drawn to cutesies. I'm just not. I love them, but I just feel like I wouldn't use it enough in my classes. But anyway, these are adorable. Pardon me. So here's my X marks the spot. I'm going to have a coughing fit. Thank you, Ricola. Okay, let's get some memento on this little dude. He's so stinking cute. I should have brought a water down. Grab your pressure tool. That also helps to get a nice, even stamp. And the beauty of the Stamparatus. I'm not used to talking so much. I think I'm still fighting it a little bit. I don't want to bend my card here. But for the most part, I'm good. I like him. He's so cute. Okay. Let's bring back our scrap, because I'm going to pull out blender pens. And this is just a piece of scrapped shimmer white, okay? And let's ink him up. Let's do his or her. Not sure. This is light Calypso Coral. Oh, you know what? I should have fussy cut him first. I like to fussy cut first and then paint. Who likes to fussy cut? Okay, here is Fussy Cut 101. When you get to where you need to do a shift, so I'm at the very crook, if that's a word, of my scissors. I'm just going to take my paper and I'm going to spin it around. I am letting my paper do the work along with my scissors. Okay, so here we go. I'm in the corner, spin it around. Come up, spin it around, and get rid of the excess, because that helps. And I like to actually, when I get to something like this, I like to just go like so. And then I worry about all these little corners. Spin it around in the corner, spin it around, spin it around. In the corner, spin it around. I hope that helps. I think fussy cutting is one of those. It's one of those, I love it or I hate it. And I was the little girl in kindergarten, still am, who loved to cut and loved to color. And much to my embarrassment, this was actually the only time I ever really got kudos in school. Turn it around, in the corner, spin it around. So see how my paper is the one doing more of the movement and not the scissors. When I was in junior high, just because I loved to color, and we did a lot of maps and things like that in geography class. I don't know if they still teach geography. The teacher would often use my maps as an example to say, class, this is what I'm looking for. It's the only time I really got kudos in school. I was a good student, but I was kind of more a goof in school. There we go. So see how my paper did all the turning. Did you ever hear back about the large? No, not at all. I haven't, but I did ask. So we don't normally hear back. I think they just kind of compile things. So I haven't heard back. Let's give our little owl some blue eyes. And I'm using the bullet tip just because I'm in a smaller space. And you could have done either or, the inside or the outside. And that was light balmy blue, and this is light gray granite, okay? You know what? I need a little touch in the ears, just a touch. I forgot to do that on my other card. Social studies, okay. Yes, you know what? You're right. When I was in junior high, it was called geography, and maybe even in grade school. And then in high school, it was called social studies. Let's start on the edges and let's grab our brush tip. Who was super studious in school? So I am starting just on the edges. I'm not the best with blender pens, but practice makes perfect, right? So I'm not afraid of them. I just keep pulling them out. And then if I go over where I was before, then you get a little bit of a darker. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. And I don't mind leaving some white space. Now let's go back in here and give his forehead and his ears a little bit darker. And just along one side, a little bit darker. Just trying to get sort of this shadow effect. Oh, I like him. He's so cute. Art and gym and lunch. So see how I did twice in his brow part, or whatever you call that. And then I went a little bit darker just on the one side. Excuse me for one moment. Sorry about that. Needed to grab a tissue. Let's put some dimensionals behind this little cutie. And we're going to grab our regular oh my goodness, Regina, thank you. You're sweet. And let's just put a mini kind of right there. And I'm going to put one right in the middle of the tummy because I don't want my little owl to sag. Take the backings off. And let's pop that little guy kind of hanging off our circle a little bit. Let's do our clouds. I am going to, what am I going to do here? Okay, I want the back side and the back side. Let's grab our minis. 1 and 2 and 3 right here. I'm going to pop this one and I'm going to lay it down over top of my little circle a little bit. I don't want to cover that too much because I love those. And let's just go, do I want it under or over? Let's go over. Because this one, I am going to put a tiny bit of Tombow, like so. grab your tweezers and let's tuck that under right here. And then we'll put dimensionals on this one. And we'll just, I guess I could have just put one big one in the middle. Who has weekend plans? And let's pop this guy, right? I keep looking this way because I'm cheating. I'm looking at my other card. I have a strip. Remember how I've got that little box full of strips? I pulled that out of the little box. Where did I put my stamparatus? Let's just give this guy a quick little wipe. And let's do happy birthday, because it just, to me, it just looks like a birthday card. Happy birthday. We're going to put that down on here like so. Let the window pick it up. So I've got perfect placement. I've got white embossing powder and my Versamark. I'm so glad I had these little cough candies close by. Oh, that owl, Marcia, they're adorable. And even that little, the Playing in the Rain, those little guys, when I was at convention in Vancouver, let me do it again. Yeah, when I was at convention in Vancouver, the presentation board, oh my goodness, I went crazy. So I was doing a real quick live, but I kind of got stuck on that window and there were people behind me waiting to get in to look at it too. And I'm like, sorry. I'm just going to stick that in here. Oh, there's my little spoon. And of course, I did not use my little pillow thing, my static. Let's get that melted. See how it's super crooked? I'm not worried about it. I'm going to show you why. Sorry for the noise. I might have time to do another quick one. We'll see. Where's my, oh, I might have to go grab something, but that's okay. Okay, I got that nicely melted. I'm going to take my snips and go like so and like so. And then I'm just going to kind of follow the line of my sentiment. And if you're really worried about doing that, you can always just put it in your cut, your Stampin' Trimmer, and cut it. So let's get our minis and you're working on cards. Yes, working on cards Friday and Saturday. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to be a fun weekend working on cards. So I cut a mini, even minier, right down the center. And you know what? I think I want one right in the middle too. So this is all I do. And then I've got that little guy right there, ready to be picked up like so. And then we're just going to put that right. Oh, you know what? I actually did not want, and now I'm stuck on it. It's stuck on me. Okay, we're going to put just a little dab. There we go. Just a little dot like that of Tombow, because I want that like so. And then we're going to grab, these are gorgeous, the adhesive backed milky dots. Who has milky dots? I love them. And you know what? My first card, let me show you. My first card, I used kind of the clear up at the top here. So there's kind of clear, sort of a little bit pinky, dark blue, and gold. Should I put dark blue on this one just so that it's a little bit, isn't it so cute? So adorable. So while you're waiting to chime in on the color, I am going to adhere this onto my card base. And I think I have time to show you. Lorraine, it's so cute. I can't wait for your order to come in too. Just a squiggle of blue. Okay, blue it is. So I'm just eyeballing top, bottom, left, right, like so. And let's get some of these gorgeous gems onto our card. I'm going to put a blue one there. Look at that. These milky dots. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. And let's put a little one down beside it. And then let's grab another big guy and put it right down here by happy birthday. Done and done. Super cute. Super cute. Okay, let me really quickly, and hopefully it will be quick, I'll let you gaze at those because you know what? I need to go get one thing if I'm going to show you another card. Hang tight. Okay, this is super fun. So this is Basic Borders dies. I grabbed this one and I cut it out on a piece of scratch paper. And I need a panel. I need a basic white panel. Please have one. And I don't. There, I've got one. Okay, so this measures 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to need our scrap paper again. I want to show you something really, really sweet. And I want balmy blue. And you know what? I also want fresh freesia. Watch this. Okay, there's my balmy blue. Let's get, I like to wash mine, but if you're planning on reusing them again, don't wash them. Just kind of stay in the same color family. Okay, so I took a piece of this is just cardstock that you get at Staples or a big office store. Okay, so let's put that down. So I'm just going to mask that. Oh, these owls, I'm in love. If you're allowed to love a stamp set. So I'm going to pick up some color and I want to start on here and roll onto my cardstock panel. And again, that measures 4 by 5 1/4. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot here, but, and I'm going to need that again. Let's open up our fresh freesia. How do you wash them? You know what, Jean? I just run mine and I don't use soap at all. Some demonstrators have said use a little dab of Dove dish soap because apparently it's a very mild soap, but I don't. I run mine under warm water. This one is freshly washed, but it's stained and it does not matter to me. Now, if you use dish soap, does that take the stain out? I have no idea. I'm thinking not. But if I'm going to use it right away, like let's say I have my morning class and then I've got my evening class, I do not wash them. Okay, so we're going to remove that mask and ta-da, ta-da. Let's put it back down and let's go, yeah, and it doesn't matter. I'm overthinking. Let's grab some fresh freesia. So we're just making kind of a sunset scene, but a cutesy scene. My table is jiggling. And I'm not worried if there's still some white, because there is white in the sky. So there's the fresh freesia. Let's put that one down like so. And let's grab the balmy blue. So we're piling clouds. Hello, Facebook user, welcome here. So we're just making clouds. And so for those that have shared, I've never done this before. You've got 2 different cards to choose from if you happen to be my winner. Okay, so we're going to flip this, and now we're going to grab some fresh freesia, and let's go this way with it. Grab the right brush. That's actually a little thick. And I'm going to grab some design paper. Isn't this a cute sky scene? So it is on the cutesy side, but it's just going with the whole flavor of the card. And let's go one more with the blue. So again, this is balmy blue. Our clouds are just piling up. Now, as much as I would love to use a different owl, we've got 15 minutes. Because I've got this sky thing happening, I have a feeling that I need to stay with the same little owl. I think I'm done with that. Let's grab that same design paper. And so this was the design paper that I used for my first card, okay? So it comes like this, and I just cut that off, and that was the top of my card. But you know what? Let's use the bottom for the next card, and I have 2 already cut. Not that I thought I was going to do this today, but I figured why not? So this is how it goes, right? So I just cut that in 4-inch panels, and I ended up with 3. Tracy, hello. How's your grandson? And so what I did with this, okay, so this was the piece that I cut off for, and I used the sky for the first card, okay? Right here. Okay, so there's the sky. Oh, so I still ended up with a big, I can't talk, a big flower section at the bottom. And so here it is. But you know what I did? I kind of fussy cut around the flowers because look. And so I wonder if I should have done one more row of sky. How tall is that going to be? You know what? I need one more sky. So let's grab our fresh freesia because we're not done. And you could even overlap these. You don't need to stay kind of as uniform as I've done here. There's no rules, right? There's no rules. I just wanted to bring this sky scene down a little bit. Oh, okay. So Susan, you just set them in water and you let them sit. Okay. I run mine under and I kind of go like that. But yeah, there's That's a good idea. Thank you for sharing that, Susan. Okay, so here we go. And I had a little bit of, and that's probably what that dot is. So with this template, I just keep it right in with my dies. So that's going to go right back in my basic border case. Okay, so we're going to put that down like so. Let's get a little more right here, just to bring that down a little bit. Okay, I'm fussing. Now I'm fussing. Oh, Tracy, you're welcome. I know grandkids are the sweetest. So this is going to go down right about here. I want it just a smidge darker right there. He's so adorable. So that's going to go down like so. But you know what? I want. I'm going to cut that right about here. I want to use dimensionals on the flower portion. So there's my pencil mark right there. Let's give that a slice. And let's get some dimensionals. Oh, I'm loving it. I have not created this card. It was sort of in my head, and I'm not a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. I'm just not. I have to be prepared. I have to see the card, blah, blah, blah. So I am out of my element right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pop one in the middle. We don't want that little flower field to cave in the center. Tracy, that is so fine, and I'm just glad that you're here today. So we've got all of the backing removed. I'm going to flip that upside down, and let's move that distraction out of the way. And I am going to eyeball center. There we go. And I need a panel behind that. Am I going to find one? Well, you know what? Here is a Night of Navy panel. I don't know if that's going to be too dark, but I think that will be lovely. Let's put that down. And thanks for sharing that, Barb. I didn't fully read it, but there's a little bit of info there for you. Okay, so down that goes. Let's give that little owl, and I left him out. Let's quickly stamp him. Oh, and you know what? How perfect is that? I still have a piece of scrap. Is it going to be big enough? I normally don't do this, but I was not planning on making a second card. Let's pick him up, grab our memento. I've got 10 minutes, ladies. I've got to color him in. I'm not going to do anything different. It's going to be the same as our first card, okay? There's going to be nothing, no additions. It's just, we're just going to have an owl flying in the sky. Night of Navy cardstock. I know, doesn't it? I love these clouds, Wendy. Lillian, hello, my friend. Yeah, I love these clouds and they're so fun to create. So all you're going to do is you're going to grab your basic borders and you're going to make yourself a template, okay? Let's fussy cut this little dude. And again, so here's fussy cutting 101. Get in. I'm using the very crook of my scissors. Oh, it wasn't quite dry. I smudged my owl. Yes. I smudged my owl a little bit. Hopefully the coloring is going to help. So in the crook and twist your paper and twist. So basically it's, for the most part, it's the paper that's doing the work. Get in the corner and twist. And so for all of you that really struggle with fussy cutting, try that. So you get to where you want to go, twist the paper. Twist the paper. I'm going to go straight across, down here. Hopefully all these, I'm trying to avoid touching my owl just because I didn't really give it that second to set. Twist, cut, twist. I think you get the idea. So for all of those that struggle with fussy cutting, try that. Maybe that'll help. Twist. And you always want, well, I'm right-handed, so you always want your paper, you want to see what you're doing. So see how I twist my paper a lot? And I like to either die cut or fussy cut before I blend, okay? Let's quickly, I want bullet tip because I want little areas. Whoops. I wonder who's going to win today. And let's just do that a little bit better. And we're going to do the balmy blue, and let's do the inside of the eyes on this guy. And I forgot his beak. Jenny, hello, welcome here. I don't know that you've been here before. And please do try this card. It's so fun. Okay, we're going to grab our brush tip and do the ears and the forehead. And you're just using the lines of your image as your guide. And I'm not worried about it being totally filled in. Ooh, I've got 4 minutes. I mean, I can go longer than an hour, but I just try not to. Let's fill that all in. And then let's do it a little bit darker on the one side and on the one side, just to kind of give that shadow effect. A little bit of 3D happening here. Okay, let's get some dimensionals behind this cutie. Where did I put my minis? They got lost in the shuffle. We're going to do the draw here very shortly. So if you have shared and you don't think I put, oh, Tracy, thank you. Look at these names scattered everywhere. And I need, oh, there's my minis. There's my minis, and I need a little mini right here and right there. Okay, I will not have time for a sentiment for this one, but I will finish it. So what sentiment should I put on this? And I am going to get all of your names on the wheel for those that shared. And let's just have him or her floating right there. And I'll put a sentiment like right down here or something, and then I'll put some jewels on it. Okay. So this was just kind of what I felt like doing. The clouds are so fun, Marcia. You have to give this a go. And this is what we did. This is why you came today, was for this one. But I had to show you this because I've been playing with these clouds, and just to say hi. I'm not sure. Oh, just to say hi. Okay. Yes, just to say hi. Do you know what stamp set I would find that in? But I can do that. Okay. So is my table all Carol? Hello, darling. You know what? I do have your name down for the share because you missed last week, and so I added your name. So let me go to the wheel, and sorry, I am over my 1 hour. I have all of these names to add. Let me just do it this way. So thank you, Susan. So much fun. So much fun. Let me go to the wheel of names, and I will probably end up muting because it seems to be doing that. When I come back, please let me know if we have lost sound, and I can rectify that. Okay. Oh, did we lose sound when I went there? You know what? I forgot to show you. I wanted to share the screen. That. Can you hear me now? Okay, so here we go for all of those that shared, because I'm assuming you can hear me now. Did I forget anyone? Thank you, Jean, for letting me know. Did I forget anyone? Deb, Dar, Susan, Deb, Lorraine, Jean, Tracy, Marcia, Regina. Is that two? No, Regina, Lucy, Marika, Wendy, and Carol. I think I have everybody. I'm going to go back to the wheel and let's see who has won. Here we go. We're going to shuffle again, and we're going to spin. And let's see who our winner is today. And you get to choose. Jane, you have won today's card. So let me know which one you want. Do you want the happy birthday with the clear gems with the blue, or do you want the one with the clouds that we did today? You're so welcome, Jean. And you know what, girls? Give this cloud thing a go. It is so fun. So basically, you take your borders die, and I wish I would have gone a little bit longer on this, like right to the end. Like I should have measured my scrap the same length as the die, and then you just go back and forth. So I just keep this right in with my, what am I trying to say? What am I trying? I hit the mute accidentally. So yeah, I just keep my, my basic borders die and my template right in with my dies. Right in with my dies. So Jean, let me know which, oh, clouds. Okay, I will finish this up. Is there a certain sentiment that you want on it, Jean? Because I will finish it up. These two can go in my stash, and I will finish this up. I will put a sentiment on here, and either put it there or down on the grass. But I think I like it in the clouds floating. So yeah, there we go. Thank you for coming. And phew, exactly 1 hour. Happy birthday. It is. I will do that. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. It's almost here. And yeah, hug those that you love. And I'm sure you do. And you know what? Even further than that, tell them that. Because sometimes we fail to use our words. And our kids, our grandkids, our friends need to hear that every now and then. So thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to you all. Thanks for popping by. I hope to see you next week. Bye.